The answer to the post-time brain teaser? Won the West is the winner of the 2009 Bobby Quillen Memorial, who just equaled the fastest mile in Canadian harness racing history on June 18th. He won the Mohawk Gold Cup Invitational Pace in a sizzling 1:47.2. Welcome back to Post Time. There have been 488 starters from post position 8 at the Harrington Raceway Spring Meet as of June 20th. Now, only 27 of them have won. So, obviously, it's difficult to win from post 8, but it's not impossible. Yeah, I just gave away the ending to this race. In here, number 1, Muscles Marinara is the even money favorite in this event. The 3, Scissorine, has the driving services of Vic Kirby. And number 8, Expensive Boy, looks to rebound after making a bobble in his last time out.
They're off. There goes Fire on Broadway out with Muscles Marinara. Toward the inside, that's Scissorine, Whitesville Liz on the outside. Racing up in 5th is Vote for Muscle. Then it's Sandbank. Trailing Wildman Bill and Expensive Boy. They go to the back stretch. And it's Fire on Broadway with the lead Muscles Marinara. Sitting in second, followed by Scissorine. Getting in there fourth, Whitesville Liz in front of Vote for Muscle. Trailing are Sandbank, Wildman Bill and Expensive Boy. They go to the quarter, and Fire on Broadway has a 2-length lead over Muscles Marinara. 29 2/5 into the far turn. Fire on Broadway, Muscles Marinara. Scissorine is there, third, 2 in front of Whitesville Liz. That's Vote for Muscle, who got away 5th. And then it's Sandbank, Wildman Bill, and Expensive Boy trails. Coming toward the half, Fire on Broadway, a 1.5 over Muscles Marinara. Scissorine sitting there in third in front of Whitesville Liz. Coming out, Vote for Muscle, followed by Wildman Bill. Down inside, that's Sandbank. Out from last is Expensive Boy, 59 4/5. Around the turn once again, and Fire on Broadway continues to lead Muscles Marinara. Vote for Muscle on the outside, quickly into third. Scissorine back to fourth. Alongside comes Wildman Bill, and Expensive Boy follows the outside flow and now goes 3 wide. And here comes Expensive Boy from the back of the pack. It's still Fire on Broadway with Vote for Muscle. Expensive Boy up into third, going after the lead. Muscles Marinara waits at the rail. 3/4 and 1:30.1, and Expensive Boy is up to get the lead now midway on the final turn. It's Expensive Boy, Fire on Broadway. Muscles Marinara waits for some racing room. Wildman Bill follows 3 wide. They're at the top of the stretch, and Expensive Boy out in the center of the track's got the lead. Muscles Marinara comes down the inside, coming through the stretch. It's Expensive Boy and Muscles Marinara. Expensive Boy, Muscles Marinara.
Expensive Boy was last at the half, but then makes a 3-wide move to win in 2 minutes flat for owner-trainer Dr. William Moffitt. The trotter comes home the fastest, with driver Ross Woofenden in the sulky. Muscles Marinara got a good trip for second. The show money was awarded to Scissorine. John MacKinnon grew up learning the standardbred business from his dad, Russell. And recently, John broke his maiden on the racetrack. So let's catch up with this new driver and learn about his milestone. Okay, John, the first win is always a big one. Tell me about the race. She was a long shot.
Yeah, he was,
It's a he? Oh, man. Caitlin Scott, I thought for sure. Okay, but that makes sense because whoever Caitlin is, then it's Scott. All right. It's all making sense to me now. Wait, did you breed this horse?
my dad bred him in Lexington to Cam Best, and it was a foal that was at home. It was a home foal.
So who's Caitlin and who's Scott?
My niece and my nephew, my dad's grandson and granddaughter.
A story behind a story. I wasn't even expecting this today. Okay, all right. So tell me about that big win, because he was a long shot.
Yeah, he raced his first race, and we just wanted to keep him real flat. He was a little shuffly, so got a start under him, and he felt really good in the race, and I didn't leave with him because I had the 7-hole. So this time I had the 5-hole, and he felt really good behind the gate, so I left out of there with him. And when I got to the front, I thought I was going to get run down coming to the 3/4 pole, because I've been run down a couple times already coming home, and I'm surprised he kind of, gave me a little extra and held on for the win. So.
All right. Well, tell me about racing in general. Is this something that you've always wanted to do?
Yes, I've been working with my dad ever since I've been real little. Ever since I could remember, I've been going with him to Meadowlands, Rosecroft, all around before I could even get into the paddock, and just watched. And when I got older, I started coming to the paddock, and then got out of it for a little bit, started a family, and then come back. So.
Well, yeah, a lot of people, I don't think, realize the hours that go into this business. You're working all day, and then you gotta come to the races, and you're working all night. Now, so you always wanted to do this. Is this something you're always going to want to do?
Yes, getting out of it for a little bit, realize how much I missed it and how much I miss being around the horses every day, and I think it's something I want to stay with, yes.
All right. Well, I'm glad you came on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. First time, post-timer here. Thanks again, John.
Thanks.
Russell, you've got to be really proud of him. Tell me how he's coming along.
Slow and safe. I believe he's safe. Other drivers tell me that he's safe on the track. He found out it wasn't as easy as qualifying in baby racing. He said it's a little different when you're racing for money. And I said, well, they're not going to give you a hold, they're not going to let you go. So whatever you get, you're going to have to earn it on your own. So, and he's finding that out. A lot of times he don't get the breaks, and he's not going to get the breaks. He's going to have to earn them. So he's like everybody else. He's no better than anybody else out there, and he's starting to get better. So. So we're happy about that.
Well, yeah, I think so. You should be very proud of him. Thank you, Russell. Yeah. Come out and see rising stars like driver John MacKinnon, or already established harness racing superstars like reinsman Tony Morgan at my favorite half-mile Delaware Oval. At Harrington Raceway, we have live action this week from Monday through Thursday with a post time of 5:30 p.m. Make a note, there's no racing tonight, Sunday, June 26th. Also, don't forget that this is the last week of live racing for the spring meet, meaning the last day is Thursday, June 30th. So if you haven't been to Harrington Raceway recently, there's no better time than the present. Come out and have a bite in our clubhouse. And Wednesday, snow crab legs are featured on the buffet menu. Summertime and seafood. A perfect combo, topped off with excellent horse racing. You can't beat that. And remember, there's always free parking and free admission at Harrington Raceway. For more information, just call 302-398-RACE or visit them on the web at harringtonraceway.com.